Welcome back to the Zmonster Channel, and we are going to do our final garden update for the season, which is what we're doing out here today. We have had a hard frost out here in South Carolina for the last couple of nights, so everything pretty much got killed. Everything. As you can see, we got some lemongrass that's trying to survive. Everything else has died back for the winter. Everything else, even over here, we've got all of our fig trees that had figs on them and stuff. All three of those, all the leaves fell off over the last couple days, so they're done for the season. Everything out here, we just got composting and putting some mulch and stuff down. The tomato plant that we had grown, we were covering it at nights even to try and protect it, but it grew some tomatoes. But yeah, for hard frost kills that, but not the lettuce and not the beets. So we have those growing and they seem to be really nice and happy. We got our strawberries inside here. Let's take a peek in there and see what they're doing. And you can see some of the wild strawberries they're still kicking along. We'll see what they do for the next season. Probably gonna have to buy some new plants next year just so that I can get some strawberries. Still got this is a compost bin, but we're growing stuff in it too because might as well, right? All right, what else we got? All of our grapes over here have all died back, so what we'll do is we'll trim all these back to where they are only coming up to the top so that we can get them to spread across, because you can see they just go every which way. So we have to trim them back to where we can get them to grow where we want them to. And I don't care if they grow on the fence, but I'd rather them grow up onto the trellis parts and grow up that high. That way I can keep them trimmed off the ground so we can keep the snakes and stuff away from the ground. But yeah, we got that growing. Our humongous fig tree here that is just growing enormous. I mean, it is growing enormous. I mean, it's still green. Still got green on it and growing some figs on here, but it, like I said, the hard freeze, boom, all the leaves died and just dropped to the ground. It's crazy. Lots of leaves in here. These are ones we put in here to protect the ground. Got our I want to say raspberry or blueberry. Blueberry, raspberry, both, either or. Yeah, they're all there. More lemongrass. Haven't killed that yet, so that's good. We got some unusual stuff growing in here. I don't know if you can see it. I couldn't even tell you what it was, but my wife planted it there. It's growing. We've got garlic and onions growing in here. And they're growing happily. They're still growing happy. And we'll probably cover this with some plastic and help keep the heat in there as well. But pretty much everything else you're going to see in here, these were bell peppers. And yeah, we got all the other lettuces here. But all the bell peppers have died back and died back and died back. They've just, yeah, that hard freeze killed them. We had already come through here and picked up all the bell peppers off of them for the most part. This one here has also died back. That got really big really quick. For 1 year, that is really thick of a stalk. I mean, that's a small tree there. But what we're going to end up doing is we're going to pick up all of our baskets, pull up all of our metal stakes and all of our metal baskets, and pull up all the plants. We're going to try to make sure that there's no fruit still on them, and if so, we can just lay them down on the dirt and leave them down to compost for next season. But as you can see in here, there is some fruit that was dying on the vines in there, and that we can't put down because then you're going to start getting, the seeds are going to get into the ground, and then we're going to all of a sudden have some hot peppers and bell peppers growing in the middle of what we're growing next season. And next season we have decided we are going to go back to some cucumber pickles because we're running low on our pickles. So we are going to be growing some of those, and then some other things that we enjoy. We may do the hot peppers again. These are all the jalapeno plants here, and they also did not survive the hard frosts like we would like. But yeah, we did get all of the fruit off of them, so we got a lot of that in the freezer, and we canned some, so that'll be pretty nice. But the whole field here of bell peppers all frosted out and died. Now on the ground here we still have a lot of lettuce, wild lettuce growing through here. We also have, I want to say this is broccoli. This one here and this one here I believe are both broccolis, and more broccoli here, but it could be something else, but it looked like broccoli to me. But we have them all the way across through here, and we get all the way over here, and this is the largest one that we have right now, and they seem to be doing fine. Now all through this dirty area here was where we had all of the sweet potatoes. These are all the sweet potato vines. We just kind of pull all the sweet potato vines back off of there, dig through here, get all the sweet potatoes out, and you can just leave them, and they can we can let it break down during the winter time, and then we can actually rototill all that back into this soil, because we're going to rototill this season. And anything that has fruit still on it that we're concerned about it coming off, and all these fruits that fell off the vines from all these different hot peppers and stuff, like these particular hot peppers still had some fruit on the vine there, and all those cannot be left down in here, so we had to rake all these up and throw them into our burn pile and burn all those up, so that we don't get hot peppers mixed in with everything else we want. But this is going to take us a long time to probably do, but we had to pull up all the baskets, all of the metal spikes, all of the fence posts that we put in, everything that my wife had built for this this field of bell peppers. But we have a lot of bell peppers. We sold them, we ate them, we canned them, we froze them, we made stuff with them, we gave some away to people at our church. We had plenty, and like I said, they're still growing up till we got the freeze. But yeah, we do have like I said, some other stuff, winter crops, things that will actually produce and continue to grow through the winter time. We have those. We have them going to be covering a lot of them, like I said, to protect them, and we should be doing fine for that. The asparagus also. Asparagus continues growing year after year after year. What we'll do with this is we are actually going to be we'll cut it back after it dies down. We cut it back at the ground level, and next year it will sprout up and start creating more asparagus. It's pretty good. We did our final lawn mowing of the year probably about 3 weeks ago, and because the grass stops growing out here at that point. We did get some bush hogging done after we had the mulching done, so, and then we raked everything out of the way, so hopefully the grass will continue to grow all the way to the base of the trees. The extra footage that we cleared, do have some trees we still got a chainsaw down that are kind of leaning into that area as well. We'll take care of that, and then weed whacking along the garden span here for a little more, you know, make the garden look a little more presentable. But once we get it all leveled down again, and get some mulch laid down so we don't get the weeds growing up, it'll be a lot better. Still got my deer feeder up too. No deer have been coming through the yard. I guess they're just afraid of me, I don't know. Haven't gotten any deer for this season yet, which is kind of disheartening. We do want to get some meat in the freezer, so we got some other plans working for that. But yeah, that's this is the life and what we've got here in South Carolina. We love it. We love every bit of what God has blessed us with out here. It's a beautiful crisp morning here in the 40s, Whew, but nice blue skies, blue skies. I don't even know if the camera does it justice. But beautiful trees all around us, 360 degrees of God's wonderfulness. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, all of those good things. And as always, we will talk to you later.